Okay, beautiful people. World Wide Web, large subscribers. What's going on, guys? It's me, Marlon. Guys, we are going to continue talking about how to build a list and make money by giving away free stuff. And what we're doing, guys, is we're turning up the dial a little bit, okay? We're moving forward because for all you guys who have started to build your own list, you picked up your autonomous list building system, or you guys picked up any of the list building systems that you actually can pick up at any time, then you know now it's all about traffic, right? And so once we start running that traffic into our automated list building systems, then it's all automated from that point on. But we want to make sure we have certain things in place before we start that process. Okay, we want to have emails already set up so that we can automate it, guys. And so today in this video, we're going to concentrate on how to set up your very first email campaign, right? Or how to write your very first email campaign. And I'm going to be doing it inside of my Get Response contact management system. Okay. Now, you guys know that you can use canned responses to follow up with your email subscribers as they're coming onto your list, but you still need a capture page, right? But in my autonomous list builders, you don't even need a capture. You don't even need an actual autoresponder to start. You can actually extract all of those leads out of a file inside of your actual autonomous list building systems. And then you can go over to your Gmail and you can use, like I did in the canned response. You can do that. But when you have your own contact management system, it really just simplifies the process so much because you can write an email follow-up campaign that can go for months, guys, right? A month, 2 months, 3 months. And you don't write them all at one time. You take your time. Now, I'll tell you what I'm going to do too. I might as well go down and say this now. For any of you guys who joined and or joining, I will actually give you a 30-day series of emails that you can kind of get started with. And they basically plug and play. Now, you can take those emails. They were written by a seven-figure earner, by the way. One of my upline actually paid over $500 for these emails and actually gave them to me for free for sitting in on a webinar. And I give them to you for free. Now, when you get these emails, what you want to do is you want to tweak them, right? You want to edit them to speak to from your particular perspective, but they're general, universal emails that are pretty good for getting your emails open. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. You can get that. That's 30 days worth of emails, and then you gradually start writing those emails into your autoresponder. Right. So guys, let's jump over to one of my pages. I want to say something real quick before we get there. I have to plug the HBA funnel building software, guys. That's the software that I use to create these funnels. Although I have the Power Lead system and I have Get Response and I have some other software I can use to do this, I like using the HBA funnel building software the most because it's the simplest and easiest to use. I mean, you can literally start creating these capture pages. You can create your bridge pages. You guys know all the stuff you can do with this. So I have to plug it. And one of the other things you're able to do, guys, you can actually do all kinds of split testing because you see this page. Well, I'm going to come over to the next page. And now I got this image. And then we go back, that image, and go with that image. And I can change these images out any way I want. You can change these images out any way you want. You can split test the pages. So it's really, really, really cool stuff. And so I had to plug the HBA funnel building software because I simply, absolutely love it. Now, guys, let's go over to Get Response and let's get inside the Get Response contact management system where we're going to talk about how to set up your first follow-up email campaign, okay? It's very simple. Once you guys have Get Response or any contact management system, by the way, you're going to log in. I'm logging in to my Get Response account. If you're coming into the Get Response interface, then guys, it's going to look exactly like this. You'll be able to do exactly what it is you see me doing right now, right? Now, guys, are there a million ways to do this? Yeah, it is. But the way that I like to do it, guys, is once I'm inside of Get Response, I like to go to my menu and I'll come down to my autoresponder, right? Because those autoresponders are the way that you automatically respond with your list. And when you write up a follow-up email campaign, your autoresponder does it automatically, guys. And you get to set the day and the times that these emails go out. Now, because I have multiple lists inside here, guys, what you would do when you got here is you come to autoresponders, you in autoresponders, and you would come over here, right at the very first tab here and hit list. Now, I could have went, I was just going to show you guys, you want to make sure you're on list, but very, very simple, easy process. It'll come back to this page. Just want to make sure you guys saw that. And then over here on the right, you would go to create list. Now, you got to name the list something, guys. So let's call this test list 200, right? And we'll see if it takes, because I got so many test lists when I'm doing this. Okay, it took, guys. If you look over here to the left at the very top, there is test list 200. It's the very first list that I'm creating so I can start writing a follow-up email campaign. So that's how you create your list. And now, guys, I'm going to show you guys how to start writing up emails, right, to go out, to start going out to your particular list. Right now, you guys can see there is nothing, right? Search contacts right here in that list that I just built, right? Okay, let's go back up here. Let's go back up here. Let's go to autoresponders. What do we call that? Test list 200? I think we call it test list 200. Wow. I mean, my computer really is slow, guys, but I know what it is. It's me. I'm uploading some videos to YouTube. I'm downloading some stuff. I'm doing a lot of stuff. So that's what that is, right? So I'm going to see, can I get into the autoresponders and find that list, because I want that list, because I want to show you guys how to set up. It should be near the bottom. Test list 9, test list 200 right there. Let's click it. Okay, so I got one more in this. Let's take that out. We got test list 200, and I got something else ticked that I have to untick to make this work. I don't want this list in there. So now what I'm going to do, guys, I'm actually going to untick test list 202, because I'm going to send myself an existing email from one of my other campaigns as the example in this illustration of writing up your first email, right? So I'm going to go to that list. I'm going to apply it. Once you start building lists inside of here, guys, you can just, I'm going to go over it. You can just start using other emails. You know, you can use the same welcome email, just change the things around. So I'm going to go to edit that particular email. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to send this welcome email over to that new list. And this is how you would do that. You would simply go here and it will give you all of your other corresponding list. There's test list 200. So I'm simply sending that message over there so I don't have to write it up. See, so 0, show me the inside. Boom, I'm going to save. Now, guys, once I do that, or once you do this and you start creating your own list, you will have your very first email written up inside your very first list. Now, of course, you'd have to write it up. I already had one written up, and for the sake of time, I didn't write one up. So let's go back to my autoresponders, and we're going to go to that brand new list, right? I'm going to come out of that list that I just sent this email from, which is the other cool thing about doing this. It's just so many cool automated things you can do. We're going to go back to test list 200, the list we just created. And because I sent myself an email that was already written up, I've now, in essence, written the very first email in the very first list inside of my contact management system, inside of my autoresponder, right? So just so you guys get that, right? I'm going to send myself a test, which you can do, and I suggest you guys always do this. Send a test message. And what will happen is this will work as my welcome email inside of the very first list. And so we're writing up a follow-up email sequence or a follow-up email campaign inside of our contact management system, inside of our autoresponder. Now, 2 days from now, guys, you can come up here and you can create another message, right? Or if you had those 30-day follow-up emails that I'm going to give you, you can come in here at your leisure and just start popping them into the actual follow-up emails. You can space them out any day that you want, however you want, but you can also change the times that these emails go out. Just know that once you start doing that, and when you finish doing that, you will have an automated email follow-up campaign that's automatically going out to your list as the people are coming onto your list. So let's go to Gmail and see what that ended up looking like inside of my Gmail. And this is the welcome email. You always want to write a welcome email. I know we talked about that in the last video. So you always want to write a welcome or congratulatory email. Now, where is it? Is it in here? I sent it to myself. A YouTuber wants to hire 3 people. Messenger. Let's go back. Okay. There it is right there, guys. And it's actually showing up in promotions. So I'm going to show you guys how to fix that. There's nothing wrong with it showing up in promotions, but I like my emails to show up in the primary. But I'll show you guys how to do an easy fix on it. But this is the very first email that I wrote up in the very first list for the email follow-up campaign that I'm creating. And I'm showing you guys how to create it in real time. There it is, guys. Naturally, I can redirect to wherever it is I want to redirect to. And voila, guys. We're talking about the list building lifestyle. I might leave a link in the YouTube video description for you guys to check this out if you want. But that's just, I just wanted to show you guys how simple and easy it could be to set up your very first email follow-up email campaign inside of GetResponse or any contact management system that you actually have or one that you happen to have. Remember, you can always do this using those canned responses inside of your Gmail in Google accounts, just a regular Gmail address, right? So anyway, guys, that's it for this video. We wanted to make sure we got through that because a lot of you guys are really, you may be sitting on the fence, but now you might be getting a little more excited about building your own list. If you start to visualize the simplicity of having automation work for you in your business, right? When it comes to making money, giving away free stuff and building a list and all of those cool things. So thanks for being on the video, guys. Happy Sunday to you. As always, this is your boy Marlon O Bennett wishing you guys wisdom, peace, prosperity, and to living a dynamic digital internet lifestyle with no limits. Keep rocking, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.